And a very good Thursday morning to you, weather not meteorologist Evan Hatter with a check of your forecast on a much chillier first day of spring. Brought to you, as always, by On Target, and it is rather chilly out there. We were talking about temperatures in the 60s this time yesterday. How about temperatures in the 40s this morning, coming off the Kentucky Mesonet, 44 north side of Bowling Green and over in Morgantown, the stripe of 43 from Russellville to the WKU farm over toward the Warren-Barron County line, down into the low 40s as you head toward Franklin and Russellville this morning. And it's thanks to the backside of our cold front from last night that immediately started dropping temperatures right when those storms moved on out. And the storms, by the way, are long gone. No worries about those. Maybe a few sprinkles well off to the north and west of Wobbles this morning, but I think we are in good shape for now. But more showers of the rain and snow variety, a possibility as we head through the daytime hours today. You can see the low clouds still with us on our D93 Skycam this morning. The lower clouds being lit up by the city lights of Bowling Green this morning. And it looks a little ominous, but I promise it's not that scary outside. It is just rather on the chilly side this morning and breezy as well. You can already see at least an attempt at a sunrise from our WPBM Barren River Lake camera there in northern Allen County this morning. Yeah, that was a rather bumpy ride if you were with us last night about 10, 11 o'clock when that severe thunderstorm was pushing through the Barren River Lake area. The camera was shaking all over the place. Thankfully, while we're done with the strong to severe storms, we are not done with the breezes just yet. Already this morning, gusting between 15 and 20 miles per hour out there from the west and northwest, so we will continue to see much cooler air pushing in on the backside of that frontal boundary, and I think it's actually possible we've already hit our high today, and we kind of flirt in the 40s for temperatures as we head throughout the daytime hours today. It's looking that chilly, even though we are coming up on the third hour of spring so far. 4:01 a.m. this morning was the official vernal equinox, but Mother Nature treated the last day of winter like the first day of spring, and she's treating the first day of spring like the last day of winter. There's our cold front pushing east across the Appalachian Mountains this morning, across the Blue Ridge into Virginia. The secondary little boundary, that should be the focusing mechanism, that troughing you see. That should be the focusing mechanism for some showers of the rain and snow variety as we head through the day today. Now, no big travel issues or anything like that. It's still late March, and we were still in the 70s yesterday, or at least the 60s. So, not much in the way of, accumulation or anything like that. But don't be surprised if you look out the window behind the TV that's showing basketball and you see some flakes flying. It's not out of the question. There you see, this was 1 o'clock this morning, already dropping those temperatures, waking up in the low 40s, and we just kind of hang there through the day. We may try to clear things out further to the west, so places like Russellville, Morgantown may try to sneak into the mid-40s, but for the most part, we just stay cold as we head through the day, and even into tonight. Look at this, near freezing, an overnight low to start us off on our Friday, but the good news, high pressure starts to take control, and we start to warm back up near 50 by midday, ending up near 60, a daytime high as we head into tomorrow. I got to say, Friday and Saturday, not looking too bad. Currently the picks of the weekend, but we do face another rain chance as we head a little bit later on into the weekend. We'll detail that in a minute. There you see our showers, a few of them hanging around to our west, but the bulk of the rain pushing east across East Kentucky this afternoon and this evening. That'll continue to push to the east, and again, any one of these little showers you see on the map, you see some blue there, any one of those could produce a quick switch over to some flurries or snow showers. Again, no widespread accumulations or big-time travel impacts expected, but just be ready for a cold day with the potential for rain and snow showers pushing through in an otherwise mostly cloudy day throughout the region. Good news is we push this to the east. That's the last of our frontal boundary. By tomorrow, we're looking much better, if a little still on the cool side as we head through our Friday. But otherwise, not looking too bad at all. Turning the attention to the longer range, there you see our front pushing to the east, our potential for a few snow showers. We've got the cold air in place. There's that 540 thickness line across portions of central Alabama, indicating that the cold air is entrenched and will be here for at least a little while. As we head into tomorrow, that little area of troughing pushes to the east. It'll still be chilly, but I don't think nearly as cold. Next, there's a system up in Canada that may try to push some clouds our way, but for the most part, we stay dry on Friday and on Saturday. But notice by Sunday, another disturbance trying to work through by Sunday morning. That could give us the potential for some showers, maybe some thunderstorms. Moderate to heavy rain appears to be a likelihood with this one, a 995 low across western Wisconsin. I think the ingredients come together at least for a small severe threat further to the south across areas like Arkansas, Mississippi, West Tennessee, even into Louisiana. As this pushes through on Sunday, you notice those storms much more robust further to the south. And then we head into next week. We're in that northwest flow, cooler air, spotty showers working through as we head through next week. But on Sunday, the Storm Prediction Center went ahead and issued a Day 4 slight risk of severe weather that takes in the Wobbles region, far southern Kentucky, as we head into the day on Sunday. I don't think our threat is overly high, but it is something we'll watch. A brief gusty shower or thunderstorm a possibility into Sunday. Otherwise, the bigger issue is going to be the heavy rain that could accompany any of those showers and storms that push through during the late weekend time frame. We'll keep an eye on it. Doesn't seem like a huge deal right now. Better threats off to our south, but as always, we'll be keeping an eye on it. Next 6-day weather forecast as we wrap things up on your Thursday morning. Upper 40s today. We've already been there. Let's be honest. Upper 20s tonight. A winter-like feel for our first night of spring. We improve for the weekend. Mostly sunny on Friday, 60. Mostly clear on Friday night, 44. In fact, tomorrow afternoon, if there's a way you can set up the laptop, set up the TV, maybe out on the porch or something like that, watch the basketball out there. I'm not going to complain. That's a great idea. Low 60s for our Saturday, mostly sunny. We increase the cloud cover Saturday night, upper 30s with those rain showers pushing in by Sunday. Again, some of those could contain some heavy rain. 44 Sunday night. We'll try to rebound into the low 60s on the other side of that front on Monday. And I can't rule out some more scattered showers as we work through next week, as that pattern looks to favor kind of a northwest flow, cooler than average pattern as we work through next week. In fact, we're only barely pushing 60, it looks like, by Tuesday. That should just about do it for me this morning. Whether or not meteorologist Evan Hatter with a check of your morning forecast, brought to you as always by On Target. We're almost to the weekend, folks. Let's finish strong.